You can see my abs again.
Let's go. He's a hunk. Always has been. Now to the next level. Congratulations. Congratulations. Oh my gosh. Yes. Well, super proud of you guys and encourage him. Peter lost 10 pounds, survived two 3-hour tennis matches. Let's go. Paul lost 3 pounds, sleeping better. Sugar cravings gone. Wellness is a journey, it's a lifestyle. And my encouragement is continue to move forward to the next level. Who here still has wellness goals yourself that you still need to check off the list, right? Give me a wave or put a me in the comments. Like, I want to double down. I want to, take the habits that you've had and then add on something else the next season because we just want to continue to move forward, right? And whether that's losing weight or just getting to that next place, wherever that it is, as you get better, as you feel better, then everything else is going to get better here as well too. So huge congratulations, team. I already know we're going to have winners from this camp. We always do. And whether you win the challenge itself or you win your own personal challenge, we're just proud of you for that. I know. Couple quick announcements. This week is a little bit different because many of us are going to Destin. If you're going to Destin, put a D in the comments below. I know we have people that are last minute making decisions to join us as well too, like a Paula Allen, cough, cough, wink, wink. So excited. And we're going to hug so many of you. So, and there's still opportunity, by the way. Our biggest conference, besides our PartnerCo experience, our big annual conference of the year is coming up this weekend. And guys, it's going to be nuts. We just got what I'm excited about is on Friday, there's going to be a bunch of master classes. And these master classes, it's like you literally will have different trainers teaching you different things, going deep dive, and they're going to be hopping around. Me and Greg and Lanika Scott are doing a masterclass all about social media. And we're like putting together the slides there. So it's going to be so much fun. But if that's been on your heart, make that decision because we need to have you there with us. But regardless, this week, because of travel, we're only going to have these IPA calls today and then tomorrow night. Okay. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we won't have a live call. Everything's going to be on the Champions Network YouTube as well too. But also, what you can do is we do have some events that are happening, whether you're going there in person or not. I would highly encourage. There's a Millionaire Vision Boot Camp that Brent Palmer and Todd Rowland are putting together. Two multi-million dollar earners in this profession. They've coached many people to make millions in this profession as well too. But they opened up a virtual version of this boot camp here, and I highly encourage to go. This will be replayed as well if you can't make the whole thing, but they're going to do deep dives for 2 days into many things, right? Business, finances, life, belief, vision, lots of stuff. So whether you're going there in person or you are tuning in from home, it's all going to be incredible. So invest in yourself and it's always going to pay off. It's going to be fantastic. Okay. So we have that one going on. And last announcement for now is we also do have our millionaire mentorship that's coming. If you're already a part of this group, put an MM in the comments below because 10 days from now, we're officially kicking off February 11th. We are so excited about this initiative. You want you and all of your people in it. This thing's going to be off the chain. Okay. There are hundreds of people involved into this. We're still catching up on recognition and everything. But this will be one of those key pivot points that anyone can be a part of. If you want to scale your business fast, if you want to break through, hit your goals faster than ever before, and be in a great community to be a part of it, go ultimate, enroll two brand partners. You're in. That's it. Okay. So, leaders, if you have somebody like I see a Melissa on the line, I'm like, awesome. I know you just got your products. We're going to get you into millionaire mentorship. Let's figure that out. But we want to include you into this and you don't want to miss out. Okay. So that's going to kick off right after the Destin as well. And I think I should do one final thing. We do have one more thing, which is we have the Ignite promo going on. You can win some cool things. Wait, I saw this. Fran and Maka unlocked level 4, which is they enrolled 8 people, guys, and doing incredible things, leading from the front out there in Hawaii. So congratulations. We have many of you that have been winning this, but this concludes February 13th. Every enrollment of customer brand partner of 200 points total gets you 1 inch closer. You can win free product, you can win lifestyle credits, you can win a lot of things, even just enroll one person. So remember, that is still going on right now. So take full advantage of that and everything. Okay. Who here has a goal that you'll at least make this list to be on there? Okay. Like we still have that opportunity. So let's go and let's do that. Okay. There's still 10 days on the clock. And how do you do that? You might ask. Well, that's what these calls are all about. We want to make sure that we can help you to take advantage of all of these opportunities. Okay. And today, what I want to do, and I'm going to talk fast because I do want to go through IPAs at the end of this as well too, is Mondays are all about belief building and philosophy building. And today, me and Becky were talking. We're celebrating her birthday last week, and we're just talking all the time about you. And we're just like, what is something that we feel the field needs that we hear a lot that does happen? And something I've heard a lot from our prospects, you've heard it from your prospects, is this. Who here's ever had this question? I want to buy the product, but I can't afford them. Or they cost too much. Like, why can't it be cheaper? Like these types of questions about pricing come up when it comes to our products. And the truth of the matter is, we are not a Walmart product, right? We are a premium product. And I remember I had this philosophy and I knew the formulator of the drops very well. And I remember I brought this up to her and she said this. She said, when someone tells me that my products cost too much, she said, my response is, thank you. And I'm like, wait, what? Thank you. It's not, can we cheapen them, something like that? She said, thank you. Because for something to cost more than the average product out there means that it's a premium grade product, meaning it also gives premium grade results as well too. And it started to make me understand there's a difference of a premium health product versus all the rest. And what I want to submit to you guys today is this, a philosophy. And I wonder, you can challenge it if you want. Here's my proposition today. I want to break it down with you guys, which is this. I believe that the best business to get into, if you want to make more money, have more time, and have more purpose, especially in this arena of network marketing, the best product to get into is not a cheap product. It's not another service. It is a high quality, premium grade, consumable health product. That's why for 16 years, it's the only type of business that I've been in. And I might say that, and you might be like, huh, is that really the case? Well, let's break that down today for you guys. And feel free to chime in the chats below. Any questions, push back on this as well too. I don't want to be right. The reason why I am unshakable is because I've looked into these really in detail and I make logical, objective decisions, not emotional ones. Anyone can say we're the best, but when we say we're the best, let's talk about it, okay? So let me grab this up. There's a couple things we need to break down here. When you choose a business and you choose a product, the first is this. Generally, there's two types of product categories or things to sell that you can do. One is product. One is service. Services might be a financial service. Services might be a legal service. Services might be a digital service. Services might be courses. Services might be literally in person, right? If you do a service for someone else, you fix someone's, you mow their lawn, right? Services typically are things that are they're not a tangible product. Energy is a service, right? Yeah. Throw in the chat what other services come to mind when you think about a service, right? So there's services out there. Okay. And then there's products. When you take a look at the differences of the two, here's some interesting stats because success leaves clues. All right. Did you know that in network marketing, our profession, We call it partnership marketing, but network marketing. There's over 10,000 companies that are in network marketing. They all sell something. And did you know that in the top 10 of companies that are doing the biggest revenues in network marketing, in the top 10, I believe it's the 9 of 10 of them are all multi-billion dollar companies a year. They are all product-based companies, not services. Your Amways, your Herbalifes, your New Skins, Avon. I believe the only service-based company is Prime America that has done over $1 billion a year. Every other company that's multi-billions a year, that's been stable and been there for forever, have been product-based companies. So when I think about the business to be in for the long run, I have this choice. Now, why is this important? Okay. Well, here's another category to get into. Let me check my notes here. This product versus services. If you're still with me, put a me in the comments below. Okay. So you have to pick a product or service. Number two, you then have to pick, is it consumable or non? Okay. Consumable or not consumable. That means, for example, consumable means you buy something again and again and again. Non-consumable means you buy it once and you're probably not going to buy again. For example, if you're in real estate, homes are not exactly a consumable product. Right? You're not going to buy many homes, the average person in their lives. Tammy put in the chat, purses, knives, especially if you sell like Cutco knives. Nothing wrong about Cutco knives. They were a direct selling company. Now they're sold in Costco. But you have a lifetime guarantee for a set of knife. What does that mean? Good for the consumer, bad for the salesperson. When you sell something non-consumable, it means that the moment the sale is done, you need to go find more business. Okay, so if the goal is recurring income, then being in a non-consumable type of business is a tough gig. Coaching services could be considered like non-consumable. Like you have to continue to do the work. You have to continue to charge again or find more clients to have that. Okay. And then the last category that we'll talk about is premium versus commodity. Okay. Premium versus commodity. Commodity items are the Me Too products that are out there. It's the things that don't have much uniqueness to them. It's the things that we use every single day. Um, when I go to Costco, this is how a commodity product you can tell. And I buy toilet paper. I go to the section where there's a bunch of toilet paper, and I see there's two brands. I see there's Costco Kirkland brand, and then there's Charmin brand. They're both pretty much the same. Charmin might be a little bit more colorful, but guess which one I pick? Costco, because it's cheaper, right? Commodity product items are the items that there really isn't that much of a difference. It's when you just go to wherever you shop that's cheaper. This is how grocery markets get you in the door, right? They give you the ad and they say, hey, look at our apples. Usually they're $2 per pound. Now they're 50 cents per pound. And they get you in the door. And then because you're like an apple's an apple, right? Like, of course, there's other things you can find in an apple, but generally they're pretty much the same. Commodity versus premium. You as an entrepreneur need to pick these categories. Don't want to be a product or service. Don't want to be in consumable or non-consumable. Don't want to be premium or commodity. I choose product that's consumable, that's premium. Okay. Why? Well, as a salesperson, I want to be in something that can get recurring income. Who here wants to do work once and get paid over and over and over again with it? Okay. We're out in Utah. We're hanging out at the strategy summit with the top 100 global leaders around the world. And we're chilling with Ann Wilson. She's literally the first person that was selling Noni for almost 30 years ago. She is so chill. She loves gardening. She's like literally showing us pictures of her garden. She's like the sweetest person ever. But she's a baller and she is free because she's had customers that are buying Noni every single month from both her and from her organization. That's called recurring income. If she was in real estate, she would still be hustling to try to sell homes right now to try to get recurring income. Okay. So I want to be in a high quality consumable product. Okay. Let me give you an example of what's not consumable. And you hear this out there. And nothing against these companies. This is just for me, right? To each their own. There's other amazing companies in our profession like Enagic or Kangen Water. Who here's ever heard of Kangen Water? So this is a big machine you put under your sink, and it helps you to change the pH of your water, right? Great machine. Like I've had nothing wrong, bad to say about it. Good Japanese technology, been around for many, many decades. The reason why I don't want to be in that business is first, it's a product that's a high ticket offer. It's a $5,000 offer. But when you buy that once, you make a good cut. But also, no one's going to buy another one of those machines again from you because there's a lifetime warranty. So I want to be in a high quality consumable product that's recurring. I don't know if there's filters or not. I don't know if maybe there is, but it's not that the recurring income that is like super little. Like you don't make much from the filter replacement. So I want to be in something that can pay me over and over and over again, where people just want to continue to use that. Okay. Now, why else do I want to be in a premium product? Let's say versus a service. Services lack uniqueness. Insurance, for example, right? They lack uniqueness. Can you really patent or make a life insurance different from another life insurance? If you're in the world of insurances, who here's ever shopped for any insurance before? Car insurance, whatever, right? I'm not you. This is how I shop for insurance. Who can get me the cheapest quote with the same benefits? True or not true? Right? Like, even if I love my insurance broker, honestly, if someone else can get it cheaper, my loyalty is super low. So like services, you have to constantly be selling hard. You have to constantly be finding ways to somehow make yourself different in an industry where you cannot be different. You know what's great about a product, a premium product, not a commodity, but a premium product? We have things like patents. Our drops have patents. Our Restorix, our detox product that Pam was talking about, has double patents. Right? We have differentiators where people cannot copy us. Right? Noni, we own the farms in Tahiti. Like we own the whole farm to table process. No one else can make Tahitian noni the way that we do. So we can have a legitimate, unique product that no one else can get unless it goes from you. What does that mean? Protection? What does that mean? Longevity. That's why Ann Wilson has had 30 years of recurring income because no one else can get Tahitian noni juice anywhere else. Okay. If any of this is clicking, put a one in the comments below. I cannot be shaken. This is why when I deal with objections, I'm like, oh, let's go. Let's go. Okay. Here's another one. Premium versus commodity. The narrative out there for a commodity product is this. Shop with us, you'll save the most money. You'll love it. Okay. The reason why I don't like commodity products, especially for a main business, is guess who you're in competition with? Amazon. Who here has trillions of dollars ready to go beat out Jeff Bezos? Commodity products, the only way they can go is down. Cheaper, 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 cheaper. And what that means is you have to aggressively market and promote way more. And there's loyalty. Once again, with the commodity product, I currently use Kirkland toilet paper. But if Charmin came back and they're like, we're going to lower our price of our toilet paper, guess where I'm going to go? Charmin's my new best friend. For commodity items, it's really difficult to get product loyalty, brand loyalty, because there's a lack of differentiators where they're like, "Ah, I don't know. I mean, this other thing looks pretty much the same. I I'm just gonna get the cheaper thing." So why do we want to go premium then? Premium, pros and cons. Here's the con. You have to be a higher standard salesperson. You have to know your stuff to a certain degree. You have to be able to give key differentiators. A premium grade product won't just sell itself. You look at anything that's premium, let's say anyone that loves shopping. You're going to Chanel. They don't just lay a Chanel purse in the aisle and be like, go buy it. The moment you go to Chanel, they assign you a sales associate. They walk with you the entire way. They're answering questions. They're not bugging you. They're kind of hovering around you. You can catch them from the corner of your eye, but they're attentive to your needs and they're helping you shop with you. So then you can understand the differences of these products. Premium grade products require explanation. They require service. Network marketing works the best with high quality products that you wouldn't want to just put in a retail store because it jack up the price, but it goes direct from manufacturer to consumer so that it cuts down the price. It's a premium grade product without premium price. Because if you put a drops in a retail store, they'd be like 300 bucks, for example. Who here would rather get them for 150 rather than 300? We can do that because we're going through this channel of distribution. Premium also means you make more money. Who here likes the sound of that, right? Sales is sales. Some people say, you know what? My products are cheap, so come buy from me. If you sell a $150 set of drops versus a $5 pen, would we agree that you're going to make more money from a $150 sale than a $5 sale? If the profit margin is the same, you have to sell 30 pens to make them same as one of these drops. You know what the process is to sell each of these? The same. You have to market, you have to promote, you have to sell. I'd rather do one than 30. And especially with one that's unique, that's recurring, that I know people will also, here's the last point I'll get. Why are premium grade products better than a commodity product for a business, in my opinion? It's because they deliver the best results. Now, with Charmin and toilet paper, I can afford to go cheap on that because it's just toilet paper. Who cares if it's bamboo or whatever? I mean, I'm not that bougie. I just need something that works. Okay. But can we all agree that you only have one body and your health is priority? So I'll go cheap on my toilet paper, but would I want to go cheap on my health? Have you been in a dollar store before? In a checkout aisle, you see that there's a pack of vitamins you can buy for $1. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm like, oh my, I don't want to touch that. I'm scared about that. I don't want a cheap health product. I'm scared of what's not in it or what is actually in it. But if it's your health, people are willing to pay a premium for their health because they also know how expensive it is when you lose your health. Who here's ever racked up hospital bills or health issues, whether it's yourself or you've seen other people? It is ridiculous. The number one reason of bankruptcy is unexpected medical bills, most of which can be prevented if we just took care of ourselves up front. See, you know what I love about premium health products? People understand that. People are willing to pay a premium if they feel it can solve their problems. And also, if it does help them, you get raving loyal customers. Last point would be this. Can you imagine the emotional impact I have of switching toilet paper brands? I just had a heavenly experience with this new toilet paper. I cannot get away from Charmin. It is the best ever. I gotta talk to the world about this. No, I've never seen, unless it was COVID times, no one posts about their toilet paper, right? You might use it, but it doesn't mean you're going to share it. But you know what we've seen time and time again about our products, a premium grade health product? Who here has seen customers with no financial incentive so impacted from their transformation that they share that with other people? Put me in the comments if you've seen that. Wouldn't I want to be in a business where the odds are higher that people will naturally want to share without a financial incentive because the product is really that good? Wouldn't I want to be in a business where if they do share and when they do share, they can also make the biggest cut and they can make some good money as well too? And if and when they do share, wouldn't I want to be in a business where when people use the product, they have a high likelihood of continuing to use the product? Do you guys see why, for me, I choose to be in a premium consumable health product? And I wonder, are you in agreement about that? If you are, put a yes in the comments below. I'm not trying to force my thoughts under, but this is why I cannot be shaken. This is why, as a business, this is what I choose. And aren't we grateful that we have PartnerCo that continues to protect our high quality of our products and continues to take it to the next level? Okay. And that's it. Best business in the world. Best business in the world. So anyways, with that said, hope that's helpful. And yeah, let's absolutely go. I'm going to turn the time over to Miss Pam Middleton. And we got some time to go over the most important parts about these calls of IPs, which are actual income producing activities. Because now that we know this stuff, we can go share this. Pam, over to you.
Thanks, James. That is so on point. I can't believe how you just shared the high standard products that we have, why they are premium products, but most importantly, the money that we make from sharing with others what works. And that just segues into doing an IPA. It's all about what we did, what we are now currently making from following the SOGs. So first, what is an SOG? It's the system of growth that we used. And more importantly, what is the IPA? It's showing how you used the system of growth, whether it's the boards, a post, using the boards to create a post, no matter what it is. I'm excited to have you guys here today. I heard about Melissa. Is there anyone else that's new on this call? Just put a 1 in the chat. But this community right here, we are designed to inspire, equip, and help you grow. Whether you're just getting started or you're ready to level up, which all of us going to Destin, we're looking for that next title. We're looking to level up. And that's what brought you on this call this morning. So get ready to plug in, learn, connect with some of the best in the business, and make today a game changer. What is an IPA? An income producing activity. It's any action that directly generates income or leads to sales in your business. It's about focusing on what drives results, like you reached out to new products, following up with leads, sharing your product, closing a sale, helping a team member grow. Keep it simple. Leave out the story. Only share what directly generates the income. What did you do? What did you say? And exact verbiage you used. Focus on the action that moves the needle. Welcome to our IPA. Remember, this is not a TED Talk. This is a TikTok. So for those of you doing TikToks, just get it short. So by a show of hands, if you don't know how to raise your hand, for those of you that are new, just go to that react button and then click on raise your hand. And I see Matt and then Katie. For the rest of you, let's get those IPAs out there. What you have to share is important to someone on this call, and we absolutely need to hear from you. So Jolene, take it away. You are first.
Sorry, on my phone, and I was like, where did the mute button go?
No worries.
So real quick, I am just going to shout out Melissa. She is actually at home today with some sick baby, so I don't know if she'll be able to pop on, but this girl has literally followed the pattern, like day one, day two, day three, like she's gone through it. This girl hasn't even dropped yet. She has not even taken her first drop, and she is already senior team lead, all for just following the program. So, way to go, Melissa. Way to get those conversations out. Way to post. I am so proud of you.
Thank
Wow.
you.
Melissa, can you talk at all? If not, that's okay.
I can for a minute, probably.
You're a little muffled. I'm not sure what you said.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
No?
go ahead. Thank you.
Um, so I love this company, and the everything is so well laid out. I've never seen anything like that. And so you guys have really made it easy for us.
That's absolutely perfect. I just want to applaud you personally, Melissa, because you've done exactly what we're teaching thousands of people to do. Follow the script. And that's what I hear you saying. You just are going through and doing exactly the do, and it's yielding results. So can you tell me, you made it to senior team lead. That is super impressive. How long have you been in the business?
A week?
Wow, that is super impressive. You're working your way towards ultimate?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I cannot wait to see you, the Millionaire's Mentor. That is exactly what we want to do, you guys. Follow the script, follow up with your people, and get to that ultimate so that we can get you into Millionaire's Mentor. Congratulations and welcome to PartnerCo. Can't wait to meet you. Thank you. James, did you have anything else you wanted to add?
I'm good.
Perfect. Thank you. Katie, you're next. And wait, before you talk, I don't see another hand raised, so I would love to hear from some of you guys. I know you guys are crushing it because I hear you saying how well you're doing in the Ignite Challenge. So raise your hand, share a quick testimony. Thank you, Katie. Let's hear yours.
Just wanted to say, don't forget to message people on their birthdays, because my last brand partner who signed up 10 days ago, so we haven't had a chance to share, that all started December 13th from a birthday message. And he started asking me, hey, it looks like you're doing really well. And I said, "Are you referring to my online business?" He said, "Yes, you're looking great." And the conversations just started from there, where I started inviting him to drop talks. I started inviting him to Zooms. He missed the body balance promo. I said, "Hey, I'm sorry you missed that. That was really good." He needed time and checked with his doctor. I sent him the ingredient list, all of that. And he was just ready to get started. So he signed up. I went ahead and let him in as a brand partner. He said, "I'm not really sure I'm interested in the business." I said, "Well, just go ahead and get in." So he got the 3-pack, and he's starting today on his drops. He will be sharing. I'm going to make sure of that.
Wow. Katie, that was so important. I heard that you say that you're talking about birthdays. Can you tell us a little bit? I'm sure you're just not saying happy birthday. What are you doing to share with others about birthdays?
Oh, let's see. What did I say? I mean, I think all I did say, "Oh, hey, Chad, hope you enjoyed your birthday." Let me see, hang on a second. Oh, you would say that. I
It's
can't
okay. Just
remember.
give
But
us just
yeah, I mean,
okay.
it was just very
Yeah.
simple. Most of the time I just say happy birthday. Hope if I missed it, I always say, "I'm sorry I missed it. Hope you had a great day. What did you do?" Try to ask a question. Or if it is their birthday, happy birthday. Any great plans for the day? Just try to keep it
Those
genuine.
are amazing.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you want. So I heard you didn't just say happy birthday. Everybody does that. You built your algorithm, you're building your algorithm up by saying 6 or more words. And I love that you ended it with a question because that gets further engagement. That is exactly how you wish somebody happy birthday. So some other suggestions you guys can do is leave them a voice memo or do a recording and send it on Messenger. Those are very impactful for building your algorithm. So thank you so much for sharing, Katie. And I'm going to go to Paula next, and then Matt, and then I'm turning it back over to you, James. Go ahead, Paula.
Good morning. So I got a message from a lady yesterday, and she said, let me see if I can just read it to you because it's super short, so it'll be fast. She said, "Hey, Paula, how soon can I get another supply? I've lost 6.8 pounds since January 3rd. I'm happy." But I think she looked at her calendar wrong because she didn't even receive her drops in the mail till January 6th. But my point of pointing that out is she originally messaged me October 3rd of 2024.
Media like Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat.
I shipped her her first box of drops December 31st of 25. So I just want to
Whoa.
point out those dates because you never know, when it's somebody's time. Don't give up on them. Just, be there when they're ready. This is a friend of mine. We've been friends for, gosh, 25 years or so. So just, even if they're not your friend, just don't give up on them. If they're interested, they'll do it when they're ready. But I told her about our membership fee being waived right now because she was kind of skeptical about ordering online. So when I explained to her about the membership fee being waived, and when you order a 3-pack, the price it breaks it down to, and she messaged back and she says, "Yes, give me the link. I'm all about cheap. I want to save money." So if you're not adding that into what you're already presenting to people, then do add that. So then that way they know that they can get them, because you don't know, like somebody, I think James mentioned earlier on this call, you don't know when they're going to share. I know that she has other people that she had expressed that was interested with her. So just make it easy for them, love on them, be there for them, be patient. Don't give up. Don't write people off. It's in their time. Don't think they ghosted you or they're ignoring you or whatever. Just be there. So, anyways, I'm super excited because she's had great results. And, I want that for everybody. But when it's somebody that you're close to, you're just really even more pumped up. So, Anyway, that's what I had to
That
share.
is so true. Thank you so much, Paula. I love that. I love that. You're right. Everybody has their season. That's why we plant in one season and then it comes to fruition in a different season. You did exactly the right thing and you upselled her. And time, it's all about timing. So absolutely perfect. Matt, take it away.
Well, good morning, everybody, and a super congrats to everybody. Me and Jolene went out Saturday morning, and we got a chance to go to the Pilates studio that Jolene used to work at, and we've done one um, booth about a couple months ago, actually before Christmas time. We did it, and we had pretty good results. We did another one on Saturday, and it was cool because a lot of the same people that we came in contact with, the first time were walking through, and a lot more interest now. They're like, wow, back then it was, before Christmas. Now we had people that are walking and saying, oh my gosh. And what's interesting is Jolene bought this, I don't know what it is, but it's like the fat blob display that you can have where it's a 5-pound one. And so people walk in, what the heck is that? It looks like a yellow squishy peanut. But
Yeah.
we had people coming up, and we ended up getting people into, I think, 5 or 6 people in the machine. And then we had somebody come up and saw the photo of the Everglow. And with that is, myself, Allison, and then I think there's somebody else on there also, but one is of my face and the other ones are of the hands and everything. We'll talk to her about that. And it really, we didn't need to open up the product. We just had to show them that, look, this is possible. And it's in a short period of time, you can get incredible results. Boom, sold it right there. Not even a problem with that. It's, here comes the machine. Here comes, hey, we're going to go and let's talk more about this business. And so what's cool is it's planting the seeds, and it's being present in the here and now. And I always say the no's are not never, the no's are just not right now, because even though in November when they were like, well, I don't know, we'll see what happens here, they come in and they've watched our journey. So it was cool, even though I think we had a couple sales right there. But again, for us, it's never about the mass, it's about the one. And for us, we got the one, and there's going to be more to come with that. So I will turn it back to you.
Thank you, Matt. You two, you and Jolene are the busiest people I know. I have seen you and watched you through this last weekend of all these crazy events that you're doing. So you're doing you're doing exactly and you're doing it out of love. You're doing it out of helping. I love, and you're right. It's in that season. We just talked about that. People were ready, but also that weight loss, young man, that 30 odd pounds, 30, that is outstanding. And I'm sure they're seeing you and they just saw you a few months ago. They know this product's working. So when we share those unique selling points about why this works so much better than that stuff that's out on the market, that's the clincher to be able to get these sales going through, because we do have that premium product. We go after fat loss, showing that fat globule. That's impressive because they can hold it, feel it, touch it, and they can see it with you. So great job on the IPAs this morning. You guys did amazing. There's so many more. I'm sorry we couldn't get to all of you. And I'm going to turn it back over to James and take it away.
Thanks so much. Amazing IPAs, everyone. Well done. And we're going to close that into a time of prayer. So if you want to linger for that, absolutely do so. If you want to pop off, we honor you for that as well, too. And let's go. But dear Father, I'm just so excited. Like the word that you just keep on bringing back up to me, but over this group specifically, is the 100-fold harvest, Lord. And there's a process to get there. But I'm just praying into that there's going to be that actual tangible experience of 100-fold harvest in people's businesses, in their relationships, in their wellness of everything. And that will you give us also that expectancy that it's right around the corner, Lord. I know so many times we can feel like as we're sowing seeds, it feels like when's it going to happen? How is it going to happen? All of these things. But I feel like the Lord's saying that don't worry about how it's going to happen. Just worry that I said it. And if I said it, then I'm going to do it, Lord. So we thank you that your word doesn't return void today, Lord. So Lord, let's just pray. Thank you so much for your words. Thank you so much for your grace. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you for this community and every single champion that's gathered here today, Lord. I believe there's a divine assignment and favor over every single person here, because when you gather people and there's unity, Lord, you command a blessing there, Lord. So I'm excited as we thank you in advance for the hundredfold harvest in every single capacity, in every single person here in their lives. And we thank you for all of this in Jesus' name. Amen. Hey guys, have a great one.
Bye.
Have a great
Amen.
weekend.
Thank
Everybody
you.
here
Have
on
a
St.
good day, all.
Justin.
Amen.
Travel